Hi everybody, in case you don't know who I am, I'm Matthew Kenny Pollard from Parody Productions. I'm going to make a tincture today, and the theme that we have for this tincture, yes, we make themes for our tinctures here. The theme that we have for our tincture here is relaxation. I'm trying to make a tincture so when I come home, I can sit down, I can have a cup of tea, put a couple drops of this tincture in, and I can relax and really feel good about myself and kind of focus and do the things that I want to do at nighttime and be able to sleep easy and wake up in the morning. We got a bunch of herbs here. I ordered a bunch of herbs from mountainroseherbs.com. It's a great place, recommend it for anybody. You can get most of the things that you need there. I got a bunch of stuff here. Let's get started. Right here I got a glass, and yes, it has plastic around it. I know it's horrible, but the plastic is on the outside, which is okay for me. It's not going to touch any of the liquid, but it creates an awesome seal for this tincture. And for your tinctures, you really want to be able to seal them up really well. Otherwise, it's going to create some problems with breathing and everything, getting oxygen in there. Let's see, first we got some maitake mushrooms right here. Ordered these at mountainroseherbs.com. All of this stuff I ordered at mountainroseherbs.com except for the rosemary I got at the store. This right here is a great mushroom. Promotes mental clarity and really supports the nervous system. We got shiitake mushrooms right here, do the same thing. Great. We got some ginseng root. Ginseng root is great for stress and fatigue. It's really going to give me that little bit of energy without really giving me a huge boost that I need, to be able to do what I want to do. We got rosemary right here for mental clarity, and it's also a little bit of an antidepressant. So I'm going to go through the other herbs as we go. They're all set up right here. But first I'm going to break these up. I'm going to break these up right here and put these in. I'm making a little bit of a mess. I really recommend using shiitake, reishi, maitake mushrooms. Great for the brain, great for the nervous system, great source of protein too. If you want to get them at the store or anywhere, you can get organic ones and you can actually eat them. They're great for your brain. Alright, let's really push those in there. Make sure they're in there really good and tight so we can really see how much of the herbs we got in there. These ginseng roots right here, I'm going to chop them up real quick. I'm going to chop up the rosemary and throw that in there. I like to use a ceramic knife. Prevents oxidation. So if you were to cut an apple with this ceramic knife and you were to cut the other side of the apple with this steel knife, the apple would actually turn brown a lot quicker with the steel knife because of the oxidation process that goes on. Ceramic knives are really good. They're really sharp. They work pretty well, but you do have to be fragile with them, or they are fragile, so you do have to be careful with them. Me personally, I don't let anybody use my ceramic knife. Throwing the rosemary in there right now. I'm breaking it up. It's getting all over the place. It's okay though. I'll clean it up later. Alright, next we got burdock root. Burdock root is an excellent hormonal balance, really good for the thyroid. But I really want to balance those hormones so I'm not going crazy, after a really hard day, stressful day. Really want to balance those out. I just take a couple of pinches with my fingers. I don't really like to measure everything out. I like to kind of be free about what I want to put in there, kind of get my own personality in there. I like to personally learn about the herbs and then how I feel, based on how I feel, what I want, what kind of feeling I want out of it. I'll put that certain amount in there. This is blue vervain. Blue vervain It strengthens the nervous system right here, and it used to be treated for epilepsy, actually. But we're really trying to get herbs that support the nervous system and the brain to promote soothing and calming feelings. Dongqua relieves pain, such as arthritis and things like that, joint pain, after a hard day of work. Really good to use, just in a tea. Like I said, I just like to put however much I feel like I need in there. Let's see, we got some oat straw. Oat straw right here is very high in silica. Oat straw is very high in silica, and it calms the nervous system. So we got one that strengthens the nervous system, we got one that calms the nervous system, and we also got the mushrooms that support the nervous system. So we're really attacking the nervous system at different angles here. Calamus root, this is another one, rejuvenates the brain and the nervous system, promotes circulation, so that all these can really help out a lot better. See, there's 4 different angles we're going at the nervous system here. I like to see what I'm trying to do, and I like to attack it at different angles, really learn about what I really want to do with my tincture, and then I'll see what kind of different angles I can approach it at. And those are 4 different angles right there that I've approached it at with those herbs. Let's see, we got ginkgo leaf. Now, ginseng and ginkgo are really good together. Really good for the brain. Like I said before, I want to be able to focus, so I've got my ginkgo leaf for focus. Focus is great. If you have difficulty focusing, this is really good for people with ADD or anything like that. Ginkgo gives that little bit of energy. Ginkgo gives that focusing, but ginseng gives that little bit of energy. So they both work very well together. And that should be it for my relaxation herbs and mental clarity. Kind of gives me a little bit of focus. Now, the way you want to, let me see if you can see that right there, how that looks. All in there. It's about half. So the way you want to do this is you want to get some vodka, preferably you want to get 5 times distilled. It says distilled 5 times on it. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of weird. But it says distilled 5 times right there. I just bought this at the store. It's in glass, of course. Got a plastic cap, which I don't like. I really like corks. If you can use corks, always use corks. Let's see. But the way you want to do this is you want to do it for every 1 part of herb you have, you want to do it for 4 parts of vodka. But I like to kind of change it up. I don't like to do that. I don't like to do the same thing every time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to do roughly a little bit under 2 parts vodka. So I'm going to do 1 part herb and a little bit under 2 parts vodka right here. And we're just going to pour this in right here. And make sure everything gets wet. Hopefully I have enough vodka. I should. There we go. There we go. Pretty much pour the whole thing in there. There we go, and there's the beginning of our tincture. Make sure everything gets down in there. Alright, and this is the beginning of our tincture. Let's put this on there, make sure that it seals really tight. This plastic seal around here is going to keep it really nice. Of course, it's on the outside, like I said, so it's not going to come in contact with any of the